Biden was focused on righting his will when suddenly, the sound of his dog barking nonstop caught his attention. As he stood up to stop it, he froze in shock at the scene unfolding before him. He quickly pushed the dog aside and sat down in front of the monitor. What he saw stunned him, a strange figure lurking in the woods, moving suspiciously and even removing his security camera. Furious, Biden grabbed his hunting rifle from the wall, jumped into his car, and drove toward the forest. Unfortunately, he arrived too late. The camera had already been smashed to pieces. Biden assumed the intruder was there to poach and quickly ventured deeper into the woods to investigate. However, after searching for a while, there was no sign of the intruder. Just as Biden was about to give up and head back home, he heard a noise behind him. He turned around and fired several shots but couldn't locate the exact position of the intruder. Left with no choice, Biden threw off his jacket and ran, seeking refuge behind a large tree. He cautiously looked back but still couldn't spot the person. As confusion set in, a long arrow suddenly struck him from a distance, sending a sharp pain through his body that made breathing nearly impossible. Desperate to survive, Biden broke off the arrow and managed to flee, though he was far from safe. Soon after, Biden reached his car and tried to start it, but to his dismay, the engine wouldn't turn over. Feeling hopeless, he realized he would have to make his way back home on foot. As he walked, he noticed a car ahead. Approaching it, he quickly realized it belonged to the intruder. Taking a key from his pocket, Biden discreetly scratched a mark on the car, then quietly retreated. Exhausted and injured, Biden finally made it back to his home. Using pliers, he painfully removed the arrowhead from his shoulder and cleaned the wound with some tools. Once patched up, Biden returned to his security monitor to check what the intruder had been doing in the woods. What he saw next left him speechless, a young girl running frantically through the forest, with the intruder hiding right behind her. Without hesitation, Biden grabbed his gear, packed his bag, and set out to save the girl. He returned to the woods, but as soon as he arrived, a thick fog rolled in, forcing him to tread cautiously to avoid alerting the intruder to his presence. Despite searching for a long time, Biden couldn't find any trace of the intruder. Growing more anxious to rescue the girl, Biden picked up his pace, completely unaware that the intruder was stealthily following right behind him.